are the number one. We are like women, black women from ages 25 to 55 never get married. The marriage percentage is like only 27%. And declining. It's not getting higher, it's going down. It's 27. So in other words, we only got a little bit over a quarter's worth, 4 quarters in a dollar, right? We're just about an ounce over a quarter's worth of getting married. Like many of us may not get married. And that's to me sad when most of our men are locked up. And then if they're not locked up, they're on the street killing each other. Or, don't forget to, I mean, nothing against gay people, but if you're gay, that means I can't marry him because he don't want to marry me. That's why.
Marry him.
Push your brother. You know, and then,
but you know what? I'm gonna tell you that this takes place because I was just talking to someone and her nephew has 7 kids. Matter of fact, she was going to a baby shower tonight. Now this man has no job. Was on the run from the police for drugs or whatever. And she was on her way to a baby shower for his 7th child. So people are not doing any type of research about the person they're laying with. They don't even care. So therefore,
no, women, black women.
Yeah, black women don't care.
Well, most women.
That is us, and
they
that's
don't
why I want to
question
talk about it.
They say we take longer to pick out a pair of shoes than we do a baby's father. And that is so sad.
And that's why I want the show, because I want to reach black women. I want to let them know.
But
we gotta rearrange how we're picking our men, and we gotta. But you know, some men are fixable, and I don't want to just leave them out, you know. But I just want to say, can we reach them? Let's try to reach each other. We gotta.
You know
we gotta upgrade. We gotta upgrade.
You have to stick back in their values. You have to have some type of values being taught to you, you know, because actually, in working in the casino and being around a lot of, you know,
the fast
white
lane
people,
and fast money.
I worked in the office, so the white girls are taught about abstinence. They don't want to have sex. They know how to pin them.
No,
you know,
I think
well, the white men have money. They want and they dine.
They do have sex, but they don't have sex 2 days after they meet them. Now you do have some loose ones that will, but you have some very professional been to college.
Well, not all black, you know, females are like that either.
Oh, I know, not all of them. But when you have babies raising babies and you are grown up in the hood or the projects or,
but that's because most of them don't believe in abortions.
That's true.
They don't.
And white women are having those abortions. I mean, black women don't.
In city, people don't believe in abortion.
Yes, they do, but not as much as the white people. I think they're a little bit higher. Their numbers are a little higher.
They're too busy concentrating on the man instead of concentrating on the reality of their life and long term with this baby.
I think it's everything. It's the price.
Yeah,
of abortion.
We are we're a very small percentage in this country, but we have the number one worst rate of all the bad diseases: cancer, breast cancer, regular cancer, diabetes, overweight, everything that's bad. We're like number one at, and how can we be number one when we're like only 12% of the whole country?
Food, it's the lifestyle.
We have to turn this whole game around. You know, this is why we having a show for the sisters with the sister flavor, because we want to reach our sisters and say, look, not only you, us. We want to change this whole thing around because we're out of control, and therefore, if we allow the men to continue to mistreat us and not step up, we have to step up our game.
Right.
And we have to respect ourselves so that we can make these men respect. If we make them respect us, they will. But I can't make him respect me if she gonna let him get away with it. Right. You got to do it too. We all have to do it. I can't, because if you're gonna make it easy for him, why would he want to work for me? And then the white girls might make it easy for him, and the Spanish girls might make it easy for him too. And that's why he don't want to work so hard. But we got to make him work hard because it's worth it.
Some
we got to make him work.
There's repercussions. They gonna mess around with a white girl. There's repercussions.
Well, they
go get the law. You understand? They be like, oh, he slept with her when she was 17. We can lock him up. So he acts like he got some sense when he's with the white girl.
To an extent, because see, white girls got daddy, and white girls got access to money, and they will give them money. And brothers don't want to work. White girls not trying to bash the white girls, but I'm just saying, it seems to me that it's like real easy for them. And they always say, well, black women, we have an attitude, we got too much to talk about. Well, because we're living here. And we are your counterpart. We are your equal. We are, when you talk about the black race, the brown race, the red, the yellow, we are the black race. So you got to address us. And if you want to turn away from us, this is the problem. You got to address us, and we got to address each other, and we got to get it right. We got to respect each other. It has to start at home, and it's us, black woman. Black woman has to make it start at home in the heart.
You have to instill in your children.
Right.
We have to respect.
You have to teach your children.
And I always
your
say,
daughters,
because if you don't, they not getting respect.
because you know how they say that they raise the daughters. They spoil the boys, but they raise the daughters. No, we got to raise these black men too, and we got to show these men you have to respect us.
Well, you got to teach the daughters too that's what you're looking for. This is what you can't just settle for this. No, you deserve the best.
Well, I have two daughters.
You need to be treated like a queen.
That's right. I have two daughters, and in their futures, I'm going to teach them their worth. You have to have a value on yourself to know what you're worth. Not dollar signs, but you have to know your worth in this world. And I'm going to teach them about abuse. Abuse can be physical. It could be emotional. I don't want them to have neither one. Emotional, verbally, whatever. They're not going to have neither one. I'm going to make sure they know what to stand for and what not to stand for.
We gotta get
because I will go there and beat up their husbands. Yes, I will.
Good. As you should. Make them.
Yes, I will.
Make them do the right thing. That's right. Somebody got to make them because we have issues. We're not getting help. We need help. We're too big to get on our knees and pray for help. We're too big to go to a psychiatrist, or maybe we can't afford it. But there are ways we can get some kind of counseling. We need some help each other.
But you have to believe in it. You have to believe in the counseling in order to go get it. A lot of black people don't believe in counseling.
Well, they don't believe.
They don't believe in the mental health either. They don't. But see, they don't believe that black women or black people have mental health issues, bipolar. There are black people out there with bipolar.
Depression.
Everybody has
depression. But see, a lot of black people don't believe. They don't believe in counseling. And marriage couples don't believe in counseling.
These are real issues. These are real issues. These are real things that we have: depression, bipolar, chemical imbalances. What do you call it? Insecurity.
But you know what?
There's a lot of things that we deal with.
I'm not saying this because I don't know.
Really do.
I gained weight. My weight came from depression. It came from Red Lobster. I was pregnant. 3 babies back to back. Don't know whether you're coming. You married and you're taking care of household. You lose your sense of who you are, and and then your man is working and he can't give you what you need.
And you know what?
So that takes place. Some black men don't know what communication is.
Say that, baby. That is the whole. She took the words out my.
But black men don't believe in communication.
I don't know. I guess they feel funny. They don't like you talking. Let's not talk about it. Blah, blah, blah.
We have to talk about it. That's why we have our point of view, because we have to talk about what's going on so we can handle it, we can address it, we can get out. And then when you mix a little prayer and maybe a little bit of counseling and a little humble, leave the pride out and let's just fix this thing that we got to get so we can fix our community and our children. We are losing our men. And you know what? Not just the jails are filled with the men. They are filling jail with women, black women now. And then it goes to the Spanish women too. I mean, they are putting women in jail. We are lost as a society, black people. We got to get it together. And that's why we got to have our show. We need this show. We need this show. We need to listen to Martin Luther King.
Black people have the crab effect. When somebody's trying to get to the top, they pull them back down. Oh, you ain't gonna get nowhere.
Yeah.
They pull them back down instead of just keep rising them. I remember when I had my store, I told one of my friends, I said, she's a white woman. I asked her, can she front for me? Because she's white, I knew we would get a little bit more business because I was a black woman in my own neighborhood, which I grew up, and I couldn't get the support.
See?
But had that white woman came...
They will not support you.
And
black people do not support each other. They're so busy hating off the next person.
We have so many issues. We just got to deal with these issues that we have so we can pass it.
So they need to wake up and let's deal with it. Nobody wants to deal with it. Everyone's just brushing it aside.
I saw a minister